Number 4, bitch. We're back again.
Number 4 going strong. You already know Wild Podcast. What it do, baby?
Well, we have some good fucking news, and that is Sprite and Martell is officially out today. It is February 2nd. One of my best songs to date. No doubt. Is that fair to say?
Definitely fair to say. Yeah, if you boys haven't seen it, definitely go give it a listen now. You should. It's on all platforms.
Yep, we got Walden Wesley on there. Walden Wesley, he produced the first half of the song. That second half, Trizzy came back with the motherfucking bass on your ass. The fucking trap drums, yo.
Yes, sir.
No, just an amazing song, man. And I'm so happy that it's finally out. I went back and looked at the dates for when I had, like when we created that song. And it was in like way early in like October.
Yeah, you sit on stuff for a long time. He just really wants to perfect his craft, boys. So like, you know, he really works on this stuff for a long time. So like, go give it a listen. Shit.
It's so fucking crazy too, bro. I told the story of how that song was created. We were blasted at 2 a.m. in the studio, and he threw that shit on, and I hit that high note on that chorus. Wrote the chorus right there.
You want to give us a little sample, or?
I'll sip enough for two.
Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker, I can sing that shit without auto-tune on your ass. Anyways, in other news, my want-to-be wife, who I want to be my wife, is now pregnant to A$AP Rocky, and they're having a child.
Who is this?
Rihanna. Rihanna is pregnant.
Rihanna's pregnant?
She's pregnant, and she's having a child to A$AP Rocky. A lot of people knew this. And one of them is now the creative director of PacSun. I think it's Rocky.
Oh, that's big news. PacSun, you know, they're overpriced, but they got some drippy drip.
We used to go there for school shopping, me and my mom, when I was a kid.
Like last year. When we were a kid.
Like last year. No. I was buying my jeans there for a long time.
Yeah, I got the Walmart exclusives on. They fit nice. Ain't gonna cap. This H&M like $12. Oh, you can't see it, but it's a nice like.
That Sherpa wool.
Yeah, Fortnite.
I love Sherpa wool. It's probably some of my favorite material.
It's cozy as hell.
You know, I'll sit and like, I have a lot of different sides to me as a person, and I've realized that people like to express themselves through clothes. Like you can tell a lot about a person by the way that they dress and the way that they present themselves. And I have all these different sides. Like I don't want to say the athlete side, but like I go and I lift 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So I want to go on like Poshmark and all these different places, and I want to buy the Under Armour quarter zips. And then I have like the hip hop side of me that wants to go and purchase. Like I want to go get the Nike Air Maxes. And, you know, we talked about J's before.
Yeah.
Like I want to go do that. But then there's the other part of me that's like, dude, you don't need to buy all this dumb shit. Just wear Chucks.
Dude, I can't even really express myself through my clothes right now. I can't even fit any of my clothes at this point in my life, bro. Like, I got 2 pairs of jeans and like 5 hoodies that I can cycle through. Oh my God.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Yeah, okay.
But why don't you start coming to the gym with me, bro?
I gotta get a diet going too. I'm about to start meal prepping.
I meal prep every Sunday.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, and I do for like 4 or 5 days out, and it's so nice.
And what do you be making usually? Like you make the same shit or no?
I like have recipes that I go to. So I'll make like a really healthy chili, and for anybody that lifts or is like on a cutting phase, I highly recommend this. I'll take like
a little bit of laxative, throw it in there.
It's not a bad idea. This is coming from a future nurse practitioner too. But I take a pound of ground turkey and I'll saute and dice onions, peppers, and I'll throw beans in there.
Fucking beans. I can't do the voice, but
Did I say beans like that?
No, no, like there's like a TikTok or something.
Damn, I'm behind on the times.
Yeah.
Too busy studying all this bullshit for college. But I'll make shit like that. Like I'll make turkey for not turkey. I'll make chili for 5 days.
So you
And
eat the
then
same meal for 5 days.
no. Like that's one set of meals that I'll make. Like that might be something I eat for lunch one day and dinner the next. And then I'll make like maybe 3 or 4 cups of rice. And then I'll
So
like make chicken thighs.
do you
you know?
make like how many like containers do you have in the fridge?
I have probably like 8.
So two a day.
Yeah, 2 a day because I don't eat breakfast. I skip breakfast and I'll have coffee.
Beautiful. Just no breakfast.
Yeah, and 2 like whenever because I have really long days whenever I'm in college. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays I have classes from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. and there's break times in between there. But I'm usually up at like 5:40, 6 a.m. and I go to the gym. And then I'll come home, drink a protein shake, and it's off to classes. And then I'll have my first lunch around like noon. And then I get home around 6 and I'll have dinner.
Yeah. Be on me, bro. Whenever I'm unemployed in 2 months.
You're retiring. You're not unemployed. Let's get that straight.
When I'm retiring in 2 months, dude, be on my case because I'm really trying to get back in shape. Or I was never really in shape, but I was later. I'm trying to fit my clothes again.
Would you be down to come to the gym with me?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
we're on a public platform right now. I'm not going to take this out of here. Just so you know, I'm going to hold you to this.
No, that's what I'm saying it right now. Fucking, we'll post a pic on the day.
Yeah.
First day at the gym.
We'll post a fucking flick up. It'll be in March. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll be on the grind. Are you down to go at like
I'll go whenever time. Like I don't
in the
give a
morning?
fuck.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
I know your sleep schedule's a little like
Well, it'll be fixed by then.
okay.
Last day of March is my last day of work.
Okay, so you want to start like in April then?
First day of April. April Fools.
We'll start on April 1st. I'm actually going to put that in my calendar on my phone right now. No, I'd love to have a gym, bro. They're few and far between these days. That's a Friday.
That's cool with me. Am I gonna get the black card? Can't use my birth one because it's kind of fucked. But
Do you think black cards are worth it?
I've never had one, but if you really do be on a traveling grind, then yeah.
I have I'll go down to Pittsburgh and I'll cook up with Alex, right? And we'll go to the gym down there because he likes to work out too. Every time I've gone there, I've just scanned right in and I have a regular membership and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Which is
all
fly.
right. Well,
I'm sorry,
then
that's
you
fly.
don't need one because you really only get the little massage bed and dumb shit that they have on the side.
Which I would like to utilize more.
You could bring someone in actually, so if you go halfsies with like someone, if you and your girl go together, like if somebody but and you guys can go half. Would it be cheaper? How much is a black card? 22 or 20?
I think it's like 20, 22, something like that. So it's like, it's like $240 a year or
and then you get the amenities that come with it. So it's
right.
Kind of paid for, I guess.
Like in the summer, I think it would be feasible for me to have a black card because I have a lot more free time.
Mm-hmm.
So I could go lift and then do massage afterwards. But right now with me in college, like me having the clinical and the crazy schedule, it's not worth it because I don't have the time. Like I could leave at like 5:30 or something like that to get that extra 10-minute massage or whatever, but to me it's just not feasible.
When even is your last day of school?
I always have finals the first week of May.
Oh, damn.
So I'm in school like 8 months out of the year.
I guess that's like normal, huh?
For college?
Just for school. Like we could go from fucking August to June.
Yeah. Yeah, like back in high school, that was the typical schedule. Sometimes like, you remember when we were like young and we would be in there until like middle of June? Or like the first or second week of June?
Let's just we'd be like have so many days off in the wintertime, but let's just like understand that Martin Luther King's Day is like the first day that they take off of us for having off.
That it is.
And it is currently Black History Month.
It is currently Black History Month.
Little snaps for Black History Month.
That was me snapping.
But yeah, it's crazy. Like they do that in President's Day. Like,
Dude, I'm going to tell you something about that. So, tell me what you think of this, by the way,
okay, I'm listening.
because I have my opinion on it. We have clinicals on Monday, my clinical group,
Mm-hmm.
and we're at each clinical facility for 5 weeks. I'm not going to say which unit I'm at or which unit I'm on or what hospital I'm at, but one of the days fell on Martin Luther King Day. It was like the second week in clinical. They were like, you don't have clinical that day. So we were like, okay. But we have to make up the clinical day at the end of March in the middle of a new rotation.
What? That's so dumb.
So for those of you who are not in the medical community, and I know like you're not either, we have 5 weeks at Hospital A, which is when Martin Luther King Day was. We have 5 weeks at a different facility for 5 weeks afterwards, which is Hospital B. And when we're at Hospital C, we have to make up one of our days at Hospital A while we're still on rotation at Hospital C.
So then will you have to make up that C day or what?
Well, here's where they went wrong. They fucked up because they scheduled us at 2 different facilities on the same day. So now we have like an orientation one day or something like that, and we have to be at the other hospital later in the day.
Is that day really that important that you have to make it up or what?
You mean for
Martin Luther King's Day, like the one you got off, do you really have to make that up? Is it that important?
No, we have to make it up.
So do you have to meet a
It counts
quota?
towards our hours,
So you have
which
to
is what
meet
we
a
need to
quota.
graduate.
So you have to have a certain amount of hours.
Yes.
Okay.
Every semester we have to have a certain amount of hours, which are credit hours, and that's the
Well,
kind of vibe we're on.
Why didn't they offer like a Saturday?
Because nobody wants to fucking do that on their day off.
I know, but like, you know.
I'm in a pediatrics rotation. I'm not saying where I'm at or what I'm doing because I'm not allowed. That's confidential. But like, I love caring for kids, but I'm not coming in on a Saturday, bro. I'm in school 3 or 4 days a week, and then the homework and the studying that comes with that is 6 to 7 days a week, bare minimum. Like, I have shit to do today. I have a test tomorrow, and I have a test Tuesday, and we're doing all this shit, so I'm like fucking packed out with shit to do, bro.
Yeah, you had me come in a little earlier today. So trying to start early or what?
Like, am I trying to start my day early?
Yeah.
I'm always trying to stay ahead of the game as much as I can. You know, you were just talking earlier about, even when it came to music, about how long I hold on to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some of the stuff that's coming out in May, I've had since last May. So I've had songs for a year that I'm sitting on. I do that with meal prepping, with studying, and things like that. Like, I try to stay as far out as I possibly can. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you still got other, like, a lot of help. Like, you have songs on your old Mac that, you know, are finished, that haven't been released.
I have show mixes on there that I can't even get to, which really fucking sucks. So, like, songs that we made back in the day that people might want to hear live,
Mm-hmm.
I have no way of getting into and making a show mix because that laptop is fucked.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are unaware, I have a catalog of close to like 100 songs released in total. So I can't play some of those songs live.
And it sucks, like, for all you computer nerds out there, you cannot remove the SSD from that laptop. It is mounted, like, I don't know, soldered on the board, but you can't get it off. It's completely mounted on the motherboard. R.I.P.
For real.
The terrible design. Apple, terrible design.
I made that switch over to Windows, and for those musicians out there, I was using Logic Pro X for a very, very long time because I had a Mac. And my reason for picking it was because Russ, who was a big idol of mine and still is in many ways, was using Logic. And I was like, that's all that I need.
Yeah.
But now, like, since that laptop fried and, you know, my experience in using this new one with Logic Pro X, I was like, I can't afford to have my laptop get fried again and lose all this music. So I made the switch over to Ableton, and I made it during Christmas break, and I didn't have time to sit and learn it.
Hmm.
So I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing on this new DAW, or digital audio workstation. So it's like starting from square one again with recording in some ways, which kind of fucking blows. Because on Logic, I could sit and make beats in like 5 to 10 minutes. The song that's coming out next,
Mm.
I made that beat in like 7 minutes, and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it had to have some like similar aspects, so you'll figure it out. You just gotta, put some time in on it.
It'll be mad quick. It'll be mad quick whenever I actually have the time to sit down and really, really do it. Hit me with something, bro.
All right.
Hit me with a question, anything.
Did you watch the Chiefs Bengals game?
I did not. I'm not a big football guy, but whenever I go down with Alex, Alex is really big into like football. He loves Steelers, bro.
Oh, the Steelers
And
were
I
whack.
don't hate, bro. That's hometown. Come on, you can't do that. But I watched Patty Mahomes play for the first time.
You said Jackson Mahomes?
What?
Jackson, his brother. There's a video of him like,
Oh.
like, he's like homosexual, but he's like trying his hardest now to like try to say he's not.
No, I remember me and Alex talking about this, and I'm not putting words in his mouth, but he was basically just like, yeah, his brother's basically a douche, and he tries to ride the wave of his brother all the time by making TikTok videos and shit like that.
I mean, shoot, why not?
But I watched him play, and like, he's a very, very good athlete. Like, he is excellent at what he does.
Mm.
And I saw him make some fucking passes that were just, I could have made. You know, like, I'm saying shit ones. Like, you know what I mean? That he had the opportunity to connect, but didn't. You know what I mean? Like, he threw the ball, and like, it landed 10 feet on the ground in front of the receiver.
Talking about Patrick Mahomes,
Patty Mahomes, yes.
former MVP, Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you gotta watch his games. He really is like the most dynamic quarterback in the league.
He's excellent, man. He's excellent.
Well, I take that back. Lamar, definitely the most dynamic quarterback in the league. But that's my quarterback, though. So. But
You're a big Ravens fan, which is actually hilarious. Because that's like the biggest rival for us, bro. How did you get on that wave? How did you get on the Ravens wave? Like, what the fuck is that about? Do you just like, oh, this is who everybody hates, so I'm gonna root for him?
What
is it?
Me and Dylan were on like a Maryland grind, and just really liked the flag for some reason. Like I remember he had this Maryland snapback or whatever it's called, and I was like, damn, bro, that's hard, because the Maryland flag's probably the coolest thing. So, in 5th grade, I was like, that's when I became a Ravens fan. Got the photos to prove. But then also a year later, we ended up winning the Super Bowl, so I hopped on at the right time before it was too late. Got to see Ray retire.
That's super wavy. I used to play Madden when I was a kid, but I didn't understand any of it. Like, I would just pick random plays and try to make the connects.
Yeah,
And that would be it.
the grind. But yeah, this Super Bowl coming up, bro. Bengals, Rams. Who you got?
The Bengals and the Rams?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I know some artists out in the Ohio area. Justin being one of them. Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm gonna go Bengals for the boy Justin, that shows love every time he rolls through Pittsburgh. So I'm gonna say Bengals for the Super Bowl, but I know the Rams are on a huge wave as well. Like I said, I don't watch football. I'm not claiming to be an expert, but I have watched some games this season.
All I'm gonna say is the Rams got way more experience of the Bengals. The Bengals team is like super young. They got Joe Burr, who's in his like 2nd or 3rd year, and he was injured like a little bit of last year. So like he's like super fresh, like coming into the league, and he's already in the Super Bowl. Like,
I'm gonna, dude. I can't believe that just fucking happened. I don't know if anybody else just heard that. I have a shitty outlet right above my head in my den, right? I plug my MacBook in it while we record these podcasts to make sure it doesn't die. And if you have not seen the box of a MacBook charger, I highly encourage you to go on Google and look it up because that thing just cracked me on the back of the fucking head. And it hurt like hell. Took my dome piece off. Anyways, who was talking last? You or me?
Me, I was talking about the...
Continue. Sorry.
If I can even remember what was going on. I was talking about Joe Burrow, being fresh, shit coming off. His in his second or third year, I'm not too sure which one, but going to the Super Bowl. He's probably like 22, 23, maybe 21. He's young, though. You got Matt Stafford, Rams quarterback, been in the league for a long time, finally getting to see a Super Bowl, being on the Detroit Lions his whole career.
I think that's going to be an interesting dynamic because when you have someone who's been grinding something for a long time, and I'm sure the younger guy too has a lot of experience, especially I'm sure he was like a D1 athlete and whatnot.
Yeah, he went to LSU.
So LSU is a big football college.
National champs.
Yeah. I'm sure that guy has a lot of experience, but the man who played for the Detroit Lions, that's the vet, and he probably has a lot of tricks up his sleeve and been in these high-pressure situations before, but this young guy probably has so much more fuel and drive. So I'm always going to bet on the underdog. Like, that's just who I am. So
You gonna watch the game?
yeah, for sure. When is it?
I'm say day before Valentine's Day.
You want to watch it here?
It don't matter. All I'm gonna say is, you know how good Patrick Mahomes is.
Yeah.
That's how good Matt Stafford is. He just been on a bad team his whole career, so
Okay.
he's like overlooked. So he's nice.
I'm here for it. Switch gears real quick. I know you're not real big into traveling, but if you had to pick one place to go tomorrow, you get a ticket, 2 tickets. You can go and you can take somebody else. You go there for a week. Where are you going?
Where are we going?
Like, are you asking me where we're going?
Yeah,
in June?
where are we going?
I mean, we're going to Nashville.
No, we're going. I'm using this as our 2 tickets as me and
Me and
We're
you.
going.
I'm riding with that. I'm rocking with that too.
Dubai, bro. Have you?
I have seen Dubai. I would love to go to Dubai.
That place is fucking crazy. Like I've only seen pictures, so I don't know how much of this shit's real. But like underwater,
I don't know how much of this shit's real.
No, dude, because it's dude, it's literally insane.
He said, I don't know how much of Dubai is real.
Dude, that shit's straight out of the movie.
I saw it. I don't know what it is.
I got fucking underwater fucking like hotel rooms and shit. Like, what the fuck?
No, I haven't seen that. I've seen crazy wavy places like out on like the water that have like glass floors.
Like,
I think that is so fly.
The whole place is just fucking Wakanda. It's Wakanda and the fucking MCU that you've been, catching up on. But that's like how fucking far out of touch Dubai is with the rest of the world. They're fucking so far ahead of us.
Dubai is super fly. I think that's up there on my list of places to go. But I've disregarded it for a long time. Like, I haven't really thought about it too much. Like, I know it's there, but I'm never like, oh, I want to go to Dubai. I would take you, obviously, you're my brother. But I don't know where I would go. Like, right now, we don't have video for this podcast, but we're going to get it soon. Whenever I make music, I'll turn on scenery. So, like, right now I have up, like, mountain landscapes, and it'll be all these aerial shots of different places.
Yeah.
I think that I would want to go... A big part of me, like, right now, just wants to go to Montana. But if I had to pick somewhere internationally to go...
You going to the candy shop, or?
Where the fuck do you come up with this shit, bro?
What?
If If I had to pick somewhere internationally to go, that's so tough. I don't know. I would want to go to probably somewhere tropical for a while. Maybe somewhere on the coast of Italy, if not tropical.
Mesopotamia. I don't even know.
Or I
How
would
to
like
say.
to go back to maybe like Saint Tropez, like southern France, on
Okay.
the beach.
See J. Cole.
Have you ever looked up what that town is like?
I have not.
It's beautiful.
Is that
And
where he was? I don't even know. I just know the name of the song. I didn't even know that was like a place.
yeah, it's a real place. I think it's southern France. Very wealthy community. And you know what's strange is this is it's kind of on the same topic, but what's your favorite season and why?
Fall probably.
Why?
Football's starting up.
hmm
I can wear hoodies and not be like, I'd be like perfect temperature.
Yeah, because you wear hoodies year round. This motherfucker, 90 degrees out,
And
rocking the Nike pullover.
I mean, bro, like hoodies are just drippy. Like,
Facts. Go to TJ Maxx, find some good gems in there.
yeah, just so you guys definitely had TJ Maxx. That place underrated. Not enough people go there. But fucking yeah. Autumn definitely. Why the fuck did they think it needed two names?
Fall, autumn.
Yeah.
I don't know. The reason why I brought this up is because I'm in the process of making an album, and the album theme revolves around a couple different things. One thing are the changing is this. Oh, wow, that was fucking terrible. One thing is the changing of the seasons and the elements that come with the changing of the seasons. And this is kind of philosophical. It might sound hippie-ish. But as I get older, the more I try to get in touch with the spiritual side of things. And I really like to reflect. And I like to take stock on my thoughts and my feelings and such. And something that I was really thinking about the other day was I think that the seasons, like you resonate with certain seasons more than others. Like, for a long time, I didn't like winter much. But the older
Winter's
that
fucked, though. No one likes winter.
But the older that I get, the more that I love it. Like, I love winter now. I feel like winter's a part of me in some strange way. I feel connected to it. I feel really connected to what it is and how it feels.
I mean, it's a beautiful time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the best time.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's why I feel so connected to it. I feel like it's part of my story, if that makes sense, part of my life story. And what do I mean by that? I mean that, well, what is winter? It's like everything dies.
Yeah.
Everything is dead, and it's a reset period. It's a time for you to take stock, take inventory, and reflect. And around, the start of winter, towards the middle of winter, that's whenever the new year happens and the new year takes place. And we talked about New Year's resolutions and whatnot, but winter is silent. It's so quiet. And that's one of the few times when people can actually hear themselves think, is when it's really quiet. And those echoes of silence that come with the snowstorm, or the peace that comes with watching the snow hit the ground, or driving through an area that's totally secluded and there's nothing but snow, it's peaceful. And just as peaceful as it is, it's also very dangerous.
Definitely is a dangerous time.
Because it's so beautiful, but at the same time,
Yeah, it's just nice on the outside, nice on the surface, but When you
but
dive into it, it's just
it's invigorating to me. Like, I'm a pretty disciplined guy, and I go to the gym a lot and whatnot, and we do the podcast every week, and I'm on content as much as I can be and posting. But dude, I love going outside when it's freezing fucking cold
bro.
and doing
Just
something that sucks. Like, I love going out there, and I'll like take a ruck out, and I'll put like 25, 30 pounds in a backpack, and I'll walk, and I hear nothing, and I feel really connected to everything around me. I feel like that with nature. I feel very in tune with the things that I'm around and what I can hear and how I hear it and what I'm interpreting the sounds as. Does that make sense? Do you feel that way about anything? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
you're really deep on this shit for some reason.
Mm.
Look, I'm fucking, when it's warm out, I'm grabbing my fucking fishing poles and tackle and I'm going fishing.
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole warm days. That's how I spend them. And that's me getting in tune with nature. CPR, baby, catch, photo, release. Uh, Take my bath, throw 'em back in. Fucking, and I'll do that all summer. That's me being in tune on my spirituality, fucking emotion,
Spirituality. Word up. Okay.
fucking emotionally. That's me being in touch with nature and everything, deep that goes on there.
That's awesome, though. I think that everybody has their own way of doing that, but I think it's important. Like, I love fall too. I was born in the fall. I was born on the first day of autumn, as a matter of fact.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I love summer. I love spring too. Like, I really enjoy nature and life and everything that it has to offer. I think it's beautiful.
Oh, dude, life is beautiful. Like, we're looking at this scenery right now. It's crazy how beautiful the world is, but some of us will never see that beauty. It's crazy.
That's why you should come to Nashville with us, so you can soak some of that shit up.
Yeah, just look into the city. I mean, I'm talking about the wilderness, bro. Like, that shit's beautiful.
We're gonna be near the Smoky Mountains, bro. Have you ever seen the Smoky Mountains? It's beautiful.
Sounds illegal.
I mean, definitely some illegal activity that goes on there, but I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, I find so much bliss and peace in very simple things as I get older that I didn't when I was younger. And my mom would tell me that all the time. Like, she used to go to a cabin when she was young with her mom and her brothers, and they would go up there and it would just be quiet in the middle of the woods. And she would be like, I was so bored and I hated it. But now that I'm in my 40s and like headed for 50, I wish I could be back there and spend time there. And now that I'm getting older, I'm like, man, I would give anything just to be, excuse me, I would give anything to be in Montana in a snowstorm right now in a house with a bunch of windows, just making music. Or I would love to be in the Smoky Mountains, or I would love to be just somewhere secluded, off the grid, and quiet. I find so much peace in that now that I'm getting older. And I never did before.
You're still a wee lad, so probably appreciate that more and more as time goes on.
I think those are things that people just don't think about. I think that people...
No, there's too much important things that, that younger people think that's important going on in life that overshadows everything you're not taking in. You're missing out.
Yeah, man, I couldn't agree more with that. I feel like people's vision and what they think is important and what actually is important is so skewed. And I think we have such a different perspective on that with our childhoods and everything that we've experienced and things that we're doing now, you know?
Mm.
Like, what do you think is most important in your life?
I don't know, just utilizing your time correctly. That's sort of the most important. We're limited. So whatever you gotta do, like, even despite like everything we're saying, whatever you gotta do to make the most of your time is probably the most important thing.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that people, a lot of the times, don't delegate their time in the way that they want to. And that can be for a variety of reasons. You know, you have this seed planted in your head that you can't do this, or you're not good enough, or you're too scared to try something. When we talked about sacrifice before, like, time's going to go by either way. So why not do it? And
That's what I mean. They're like, everybody's capable of doing anything, you know, despite what people say. Like, that's one thing I hate. I don't know if I talked about this already, but
no, go off.
you know, like, when people say, you know, you can't do something, or, you know, like, there's like, you know, a lot of people like to doubt, and that's just, I guess, human nature. But that shit's annoying, because, you know, anybody could really do something, and like, now that shit demotivates you, and now you're like, damn, I probably can't do that. But you definitely can, you know, you just gotta put some time into it. Things will work out. You'll be able to accomplish what you're trying to do.
I think people are so quick to give up too. And I talked about that a little bit on one of the episodes prior. Dude, people will do something for a year, 2 years, 4, 5, and they just like, I'm not seeing anything. I'm done. I think that is so sad whenever people just quit. Because you're just selling yourself short. Like, I'll use this as an example. And this can be for artists or forever. You can take it and apply it in whatever which way is applicable in your life. I put out 7 songs in 2021, which was last year. And each of those songs has, the majority of them, have more plays than some of the music I put out in 2020.
Dropped 52 that year. Almost 52.
30. Dropped 30 in 2020.
Oh, dang. I was off by a lot.
That's all right. That's all right.
No, but there were a lot.
But that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of music. And I've been doing this for, what? We're heading for 7 years now? We're heading for 7 years in December this year. Like, I'm just now seeing the results that it's trending upward. It's been 7 years. And I've had to do a lot to get here. Granted, I'm nowhere near where we would like to be or this idea of making it yet. But the point is that whenever you start to, like, you're falling from the sky and you pull that parachute, now we finally hit the ground and we're running. That's what's happening right now. So not quitting is essential to making it. And utilizing your time, which is what you said is so important, is a fucking fact. But it's also enjoying it. How do you make it so you enjoy it and that other people enjoy it? Because that goes back into the topic of, is it worth doing things you don't enjoy? Is it not worth it?
Like, stuff you don't enjoy, bro, you could like a week, like a year later, you'd be like, damn, I'm glad I actually got to do that.
Right. I agree. I just think it's so awesome to watch people flourish and to be on the journey. That's what I love about life, is how beautiful it can be, even in dark moments. Like, you're going to have incredibly dark times and low points, but if those didn't exist, you wouldn't be able to cherish those high moments.
Oh, definitely not, bro. Definitely not at all. Because then you can see the significance in those high points, you know. It's just, you have nothing to base it off if you don't have those low ones, bro. When you have those nice highs, bro, they just, not like that, but when you have those nice high points, bro, they really hit different.
It's a fucking fact. We have guests coming up in these next few weeks, man. I'm really excited to talk about that. More of that will be coming around the corner.
Video for sure will be coming soon, boys and girls.
Yes.
All platforms will be coming soon.
Yes.
Still in the works of things, you know, everything's a process.
Very much so. And whenever we do get the video up, it's going to be going on YouTube. We have other cool things that we're working on in the meantime as well. things for those who support us financially, like people that buy music, buy merchandise, etc. We'll be diving more into that as it approaches. Excuse me. And I'll be making a post about that, and we'll be able to articulate and elaborate on that further as we reach our closing date to make a decision as to what we're going to do. But you know what I've been watching a lot of recently?
What?
Halo gameplay.
Halo gameplay, like Halo
Yeah.
Infinite.
Infinite, 3, all that shit.
Oh my gosh, dude. Halo Reach days, bro. Those are the best times ever.
What's your favorite game of all time?
My favorite game of all time.
Yes. You gave me an answer before, but I think it was off air.
It depends on what we're at. Like, favorite game of all time.
Yeah.
My favorite game of all time is Dead Island, but that's
Dead
just my
Island's pretty
favorite game
fun.
to play.
I would say that Dead Island was mad fun, yo.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say mine was either Modern Warfare 2 or Halo Reach. Because we had
That's
so
good
many
times.
fun times on there, bro.
Oh my gosh, Halo Reach, bro. Like, those are the days where, like, I wish I was in the good old days before I actually left them. Like, that's that vibe right there. But, like, Halo Reach, like it's just a game. People are just, like, that don't play games, you know, what the boys don't understand. But, like, those moments, you really have to cherish those moments. Cause
They're fun times, man. You look back on them,
Definitely
you're like,
fun
oh my
times.
God, that was so great. But, you know, like I value different things now. And I
Yeah.
value those times just as much, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, you and I aren't stuck then. You know what I mean? We're not like,
Mm.
oh, you know, I want to go back there. But,
It's, like, it's good to reminisce.
yeah, for sure. It's great to reminisce.
Yeah, days on Minecraft.
Minecraft was so fun, yeah. Shout out Cody Vance one time.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Shout out.
congrats, Cody.
Did you just get an apartment?
He did just get an
I
apartment.
didn't text him about that yet. I got to hit him up.
Yes, sir. He's moving up in the world. Hey, Cody, if you're listening to this, you're coming on here soon.
Yeah, we
So-
got to get Cody on here, bro. That would be so fun. Fuck.
We'll have him on here.
Shit, man.
Oh, my gosh.
That's awesome. Damn, dude.
So, you got a bang in your hand right now. You really on the bang grind? You drink
know
energy
what?
drinks or what?
I started drinking pre-workout right around the time that I was kicking it with Alex, aka Walden Wesley. You guys know this. And I wasn't really on it, but first thing in the morning, I can't get up and drink 2 cups of coffee before I go to the gym. It's too hot. So I'll literally roll out of bed, brush, floss, mouthwash, wash the shit out of my eyeballs, go grab a drink, and then I'll drink it on my way to Planet Fitness. It's just something to get me moving. I don't like that I do it, but yeah, I do it before I go to the gym now.
I've had less than 10, more than 5 energy drinks in my life, and I'm just not a fan, bro. I think I'm more, you know, like, I hate seeing, like, the news and stuff, because, like, like, if they put it on the news, right, it happens such, like, a minuscule amount of times that, you know, it's news. But, like, millions of people drink energy drinks. One has a heart problem, and now I look at energy drinks differently. Like,
Well, my dad had that problem.
yeah, so, like, but, like, it's such a small amount of people that, you know, like, they're not the best things to drink. You shouldn't have
No.
that much caffeine, but
No, I have
Like-
a lot of caffeine every day.
definitely. How did you acquire the taste for coffee? Like, that's terrible. When did you
You
just,
don't
like,
enjoy coffee?
coffee is so nasty. I can't even fathom the taste of it. Like, I've had, like, the mocha shit, whatever that is. What's that? Is that coffee?
Yeah. Like the
Yeah,
Starbucks glass bottles.
Ass. Like you cannot tell me you enjoy drinking coffee.
I do enjoy drinking coffee. How did I get started on it? I was, and I still do this. I was intermittent fasting, and I would get up in the morning and I would be super groggy. Like I would hate to wake up and get moving for a very long time. Like I was slow to wake up. So I would get up and I'd go get a shower.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wouldn't eat for 4 to 8 hours after I woke up. So you get really hungry if you're not eating anything. Like going from having breakfast of some sort to not eating for almost 8 hours. So I was drinking sparkling water and that would keep me full.
Mm.
But it would only keep me full for so long. Whenever you drink black coffee,
Does it sustain you a little bit?
it blunts your hunger. So like,
And your growth or no? Is that a
I mean,
fact or a
I'm
myth?
pretty tip topped out as far as height goes. I'm standing at like 5'9", maybe
Look,
5'10".
Don't give up, boys, girls. You can grow till you're 23.
This is a fact. But I started doing it, and initially I hated it. I hated the taste of black coffee because I was so used to drinking like the Starbucks things like you're talking about that have a lot of sugar. And the more that I got involved in lifting and understanding nutrition, I understood that if I have an excess of added sugar, that's going to convert over to fat and it's going to store as fat. So I quit drinking things with added sugar. And I said, okay, well, I like coffee and the caffeine content, so I'm just not going to put any creamer or sugar in it.
Just straight black coffee.
Just straight black coffee.
That's old man type of stuff right there.
Well, no, it's a vibe. Like if you get on it, like you become a snob with it. I'll tell you, I'm not lying.
It's weird, like people drink decaffeinated coffee because they just really love the taste.
I would probably do that if I got older and I had to.
Dude, that's like weird, bro. I can't believe like people like coffee. It's so many things like in like the world that like is weird that like people like and other people don't like.
I think it's a taste thing. Like, let me ask you this question: do you prefer something sweet or salty?
Well, they put salt in.
Well, there's salt in everything to preserve it. That's not the question. I'm saying, like, would you rather have French fries or a donut?
I'd rather have a Reese cup than French fries.
So sweet. You prefer sweets. You have a sweet tooth.
But French fries are fire, though.
But there's some people that are like, well, I'd rather have a salted pretzel than a chocolate-covered pretzel.
Mm.
You know?
Well, you get the salt in there, though.
Yeah, I think it's... yeah, but...
I know what you mean. But
like,
still.
those are the people that meet in the middle. But I'm saying, look at that house there on that fucking lake. Anyways, I would love to have that house.
Deep Creek. You guys go check out the houses there. There's some fucking
Oh, it's so
beautiful houses.
fire. That's actually my goal. I want to buy a lake house and live there.
Lives next to Oprah.
She gone, bro. We were on the sweet or salty topic. God damn it, my ADD kicked in.
Last thing that fucking was said was the chocolate covered pretzels, and then I started talking. Then you seen the fucking lake on the TV.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. It's like people that smoke cigars. Like I smoke cigars. I didn't like them at first, but it's the same principle. Like you don't like. For me, coffee and cigars can somewhat taste the same. They can be just as bitter, but the aftertaste is nice to me. That's my opinion, my perspective on it.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of aftertaste, you know Little Debbie's?
Mm-hmm.
They released ice cream. Like I don't know if it's limited
people were
time.
raving about that.
So like, I've tried 4 of them. I tried the honey bun, the Nutter Butter, the Cosmic Brownie, and what's the last one? What's oatmeal cream pie. And I want you to know, the aftertaste on the Nutter Butter was dog shit. I hate chocolate ice cream, so the Cosmic Brownie was ass. The oatmeal cream pie, it just tastes like vanilla ice cream.
I love oatmeal cream pies.
And then pause. And then the honey buns, those were fire, bro. That was fire.
My dad has such a sweet tooth. Like, he eats so many sweets and, like, drinks Mountain Dew and all this crazy shit.
I was trying to buy some before I came over today. I was gonna bring them over, but I couldn't.
Reese's?
No, the little
ice
W's,
cream.
yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like, the more that I get involved with, like I get really strict on my diet,
Yeah.
and I won't have a cheat meal for like a month or 2 months. And
See, my grind is a cheat year, and then you're fine.
dude, I found that, like, I get so frustrated because I've been working out for so long, and, like, there's this little bit of stubborn fat that I can never get rid of.
Just you try cutting it off?
With scissors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how'd that work?
Didn't work out.
Usually doesn't.
So I just had to keep working out. But I finally figured out how to get rid of it. And I was like, okay, I have to do a really strict diet. I have to work out 5 to 6 days a week. And I have to up my cardio a lot and my protein intake.
How's that going for you?
It's going well. Like, I'm very lean right now.
Mm.
And that fat that was never going away is starting to dissipate, which is awesome. So I'm hoping by, like, May or June, I'm able to get to where I really want to be.
Yeah, I just want to put this on the record. I'm not doing any cardio when we go to the gym, so.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah, I'll just let you know. When you're running there for 80 minutes, I'll be chilling.
No, I only do, like, I only do, like, 2 miles max. I'm sure, like, I want to do a couple 5Ks this year too. Like, I really want to challenge myself and try that. But that's about as much cardio as I'll do in the gym. 2 miles, 2.5 max. I walk about a half mile and run for a total of 2.
Yeah, I wonder how long that shit takes to just wear down your cartilage and your fucking knees and shit.
Your body adapts. It's weird. It can definitely chisel away and burn down if you're doing it all the time. You get runner's knees and ankles and all that shit. But I was starting to head down that path.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was doing like 3 miles a day for like a month, 2 months. I look like a beanpole, bro.
It's a whole bean pole.
Well, shit, man. I think that's a pretty good place to wrap up. Any announcements?
Fuck, you know, you're going to be traveling, so if you guys want to see any vlogs of that, I'm sure we can make that happen. You know, we'll take some recommendations, anything you guys want to see, you know, drop in the comments. Everything's still new, everything's still in the process.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some traveling this summer. Album coming. It's a ways off, but that's going to be coming this year. We have Sprite and Martell out now. Go stream it. I'll put a link in the description.
If you're seeing this, it's probably been out for a week unless we decide to change the days. That's also a possibility. You know, you see these on Wednesday, they might change.
Regardless, we're going to still keep doing one a week.
Yeah. It's going to stay one a week, but days might change.
Exactly.
Guests coming soon. We'll let you know who the guests are, you know, on social media and stuff. Video coming soon. Trying to work on a set. Getting something nice looking for you guys.
Yep, for those of you guys that actually want to watch us do what we do, that'll be coming as well. And we will be doing merch and things like that for our brand as time progresses as well. But for right now, we're keeping things exclusive. And we will have new music coming out as well within these next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. We love you guys. Thank you so much for showing so much love and for rocking out with us over these past few
Love
years.
the support keeps us going, keeps us motivated. Any little bit helps. You guys want to give a share, anything? So,
Yeah, and that's another thing too. We really don't run ads too much. So if you got something out of the show, if it benefited you in any way, whether that be through philosophical conversation, it made you laugh, you found something of value in here, share it with a friend, post it, tag us, drop a comment. We appreciate you guys. We can't wait to keep moving forward with you. And we have a lot of cool shit coming. So stay tuned. If you rock with us, stay down, because when it's up, you'll be going up with us.
Yes, sir. Call!